Heather, still tracking a little bit of rain that we could see ourselves getting into.
Yeah, so the key here today is we're still on track for it to be some showers, but better rainfall on the way. Right now, a lot of you seeing the clouds that comes with an attempt at some rain. It's obviously not holding back the crowds at Zoo Knoxville, just as we said. Don't cancel any plans today. What we're seeing are some sprinkles, some clouds, increasing humidity that adds up to slowing down the heating. So it's not as warm today. Right now, 63 Athens to 60 Knoxville, 59 Maryville to 61 Middlesboro, and 59 in Oneida. A little ebb and flow here, even 56 Crossville to 66 Greenville, as what's trying to flow in is some rain. Now notice we're getting a lot of these pale greens, one that's kind of the bottom of the barrel on even an attempt at some light rain, but that's also where it's not even all making it to the ground. It's called Virga, meaning the radar picks it up, it's up there, it's just not down here where we are. Or a whole 100 has fallen at the airport so far today. Had a few sprinkles for the most part. Big picture, there's a lot more rain moving around the southeast. So what it's doing is fanning out clouds and gradually increasing the humidity. So that's why we're getting some sprinkles to a couple of showers for today. But what's churning around this center of low pressure, it's going to kick up a front. So we actually have a better coverage of our area and rain and storms, but also heavier rainfall and downpours and storms actually on the way at times for tomorrow. So I'm going to track that out for you and the impacts of that cold front carrying over into your Mother's Day weekend coming up in your first alert forecast.
Big weekend ahead. Heather, we'll get back to you. Appreciate it.
Alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Heather Haley.
Lots of clouds, a few sprinkles. Again, this slows down our heating, so it looks more impressive on the live radar. That's why I've actually been posting every hour in the free WVLT First Alert Weather Up what the rainfall looks like now, where it's headed, but also how much has actually made it to the ground to give you that perspective as these clouds and some sprinkles to light showers moves through, and very slowly those temperatures move. At 60 Knoxville, 63 Athens, 59 LaFollette. Little give and take here, but we're slowing down that heating thanks to rising humidity, layers of clouds. So again, that additional rainfall is really lighter today. It'll be better tonight. And we'll start getting some more measurable rain. Notice these spikes up to a tenth, quarter, very isolated, half an inch. Do a lot better job tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. That's when the batches of heavier rain come through. So then if you look at this future rainfall, right, I've got it all mapped out here. These bands of blue, half an inch to an inch coming across parts of our area. Notice it's not uniform. That's because it is a broken front that'll be moving across our area. Bands of green here, tenth to a third of an inch. So we do have some better rain on the way outside of today's cooler, cloudy sprinkles with a light breeze. Temperatures warming into the upper 60s throughout the valley. Afternoon into the early evening, clouds will actually slow down or cooling. Tonight will be warmer. So in that first alert forecast where you live, what it adds up to is this variation of some getting closer to 70, even some low 70s, but it's all about these few light showers today and where you're able to warm up. So it'll cut you off at 68 Madisonville and 69 in Knoxville to Kingston. You'll warm up to 66 Crossville, closer to 68 Jamestown, but then you can get closer to 70 in LaFollette and 71 Williamsburg. Because that humidity is flowing up from the southwest, it actually gives you a little bit more room to heat up. Even 72 Harlan to Sneedville, 71 in Dandridge to Newport. But we're all seeing and feeling some changes now, and of course even more so when a few more pockets of rain drift in tonight. Notice some hit or miss rain developing northeast Tennessee, southeastern Kentucky at first. Here comes a few more pockets of rain, some isolated rumbles of thunder, but notice they're a little more colorful. We're not these pale greens anymore. We do at least have a few spots of moderate to isolated heavier rain, and this is where it's going to become more scattered for your morning. So we'll pause it here for your morning lows. Upper 50s. All right, so maybe rain jacket, but this time it's more so about the rain part of that story than needing the jacket. 59 in the morning, Knoxville to Maryville, 58 Newport, Harlan, Williamsburg. Pretty uniform here on the temperatures to start your day. Now we'll have some give and take though. I'm looking forward to the whole steamy, sunny window in the afternoon before more rain and storms come in on the tail end of the day. So there is a give and take on needing the umbrella, the sunglasses, and then back to the umbrella again. It'll be 63 at 9 a.m., 74 at 1, high tomorrow 77 when we have the sun come out. Southwesterly wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. So walking you through that first alert futurecast. Again, we have scattered rain and storms first thing in the morning. Notice coming along the plateau to parts of the valley. Peel that back midday afternoon, there's that sun and it's humid and it's upper 70s, and then we start popping up spotty storms in the afternoon, and then batches of rain and storms start flaring up in your Thursday evening. to early overnight time frame. And that's going to be the peak coverage. That's going to be the best rainfall. And then we'll whittle that back with really clouds to a couple of showers Friday. It's actually looking to at least clear briefly in the afternoon before those clouds close back up Saturday. Still mild temperatures, though, low 70s, in case you got some Mother's Day weekend plans. Upper 70s with a little more sun Mother's Day afternoon. But next week, we do see that system just kind of kick around some rain and storms at times. So we're keeping a close eye on those batches. And your first alert 8-day planner.
Garden's going to love all the rain we
That's true.
Heather, appreciate it. Well, by now, you know every Wednesday we're